A strong message to Gumi and those who have been supporting him, especially that lady, positive activist. This is a warning to them.
Guys, did you know that Saudi Arabia are deporting any Islamic extremists out of their country? They even preach that any imam that preach violence in the name of Islam should be dismissed. My question is, Saudi Arabia is an Arab country, Islamic country, and they don't want any Islamic violence or any Islamic extremists or jihadists in their country. Now I want to ask, does it mean that the Islam, the religion that Saudi Arabia practice, is different from the one that our brothers and sisters in the north practice? Before we continue, help me tap on this share this video, and let's watch this video together.
What kind of advice would you give to European politicians to maybe make sure that this ignorance doesn't continue?
We have a policy in Saudi Arabia of zero tolerance for extremists. If somebody is an imam in a mosque and is preaching hate and violence, they get dismissed. And I say to people in Europe, European country, if they're not a German citizen or French citizen or British citizen, deport them. That's what we would do. If they're your citizen, then stop them from preaching hate. But then they go into, well, no, we don't want to infringe on their freedom of expression. Well, it's either, if they preach, it's hatred, and if you stop them from preaching, it's, we can't do that because of freedom of expression. So then, stop complaining.
So now, this man is a Saudi Arabia leader. He's an Islam. He's a Muslim. So my question is, does his speech makes him Islamophobia? Because right now they say that if you are in Saudi Arabia, you are not a citizen of Saudi Arabia, and you preach hate and violence, you'll be deported immediately. They say that Islam is a religion of peace, and they practice peace in Saudi Arabia. But if you feel like you want to preach hate and violence in their country, you have to go back to your country and preach whatever you want to preach, because they can't stop you from preaching because of freedom of expression. But you have to go back. He's even advising European countries like Italy, Germany, UK. He's advising European countries to also do the same, because even at the initial they are not even an Arab country. So anybody that comes to Europe or UK and preach hate and violence in the name of religion or Islam, they should deport them. Now I want to ask, does it mean that the Islam they practice in Saudi Arabia is different from the one we practice in the northern part of Nigeria? Or should I say it's the ideology? They are the same, but maybe the ideology, their preaching, what their imams preached to them or told them about Islam. But remember, in the same Saudi Arabia, you can practice any religion. You are free to practice any religion, but you are not free to preach. You can't preach about Christian or any other religion in Saudi Arabia. But you can practice, you can worship, you can believe, but you can't preach. It's in their constitution. It's in their constitution. And I think, based on my own opinion, I can say that Saudi Arabia and all these Arab countries, I think they practice through Islam. They practice through Islam, because right now some of these Muslims don't like to live in Arabic country. Some of them, they can't live in Saudi Arabia, they can't live in Qatar, some of these Arab countries, even in Dubai, UAE. Or does it mean that should we call them fake Muslim, like they don't practice through religion? Please guys, tell me your opinion respectfully at the comment section. But all you need to know, whether you're a Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Buddhist, any religion at all, you need to know that humanity comes first. Even if any religion preach you violence or hate, humanity comes first. That humanity in you will stop you. There's no way somebody or any religion or anybody will preach you to kill a fellow human being. That humanity in you will tell you that this is not right. So guys, we always need to know that humanity comes before any religion.
Okay, this is what we will be calling Gumi's wife, for the activist, positive activist. Now that they're all extremists and whatever should be deported, and all the radicals imam, Saudi Arabia tells European countries. You see, say they make mouth. They always cherish all these Saudi Arabia people, and this same set of people practice the same Islam, but you are practicing something else. We are practicing with bitterness, and those don't say, they say they don't want that kind of a thing, and that is why Dubai is getting better and better every day. Are they not a Muslim country? Are they not? Islamic is the most peaceful religion in the world, except Nigeria, northern Nigeria. Is there freedom of expression in Saudi Arabia? Is there any official church, even one in Saudi Arabia? Go and do your own findings. He is practicing Tayyik. It is not different. Go watch Ridge Taste 27 on YouTube. In Ghana, Muslims, Christians, and other religions, we all live in peace as one family. And only in the northern Nigeria, and they are trying to force the western, the southwest. Is it southwest? Yeah, southwest people who are practicing where they have many Muslims there. They want them to be practicing the same Islam we practice in the north, which of course is not going to work out. It's not going to work. Alcohol has been sold in Saudi Arabia after 72 years of religion condemnation. Saudi Arabia is a very peaceful country. Nigeria can overdo things. Okay, do anything more than the original creator of any invention. Make them go Ghana. Politicians speak to make the crowd happy. It is not true. In Saudi, if you are known to be a Christian, especially if you get converted from Islam, nothing will save you except Christ, because they will buy you. Really? You think so? The father-in-law of my father-in-law says this is a good tactics and is asking you, where are they sending these supposedly extremists to? Real Islam is in Saudi Arabia. That is why Saudi is the only country of Islam that is peaceful. Yes, that is true. I have a girlfriend there. You can't even see her puts on an open clothes or even go out anyhow. Point of correction: Islam in Nigeria, not only in the northern parts, that are doing that are so violent. Really, they are hypocrites. They will deny the preaching and do the action. The president of Saudi Arabia signed it with Trump, and they have alliance, so he wouldn't even want Trump to come in to suspect him of hiding terrorists or sponsoring any religion should be peaceful, but in Nigeria and some African countries, I don't even understand. Do you know that there's a mosque in the UAE named Mary Mother of Jesus Mosque? This is a country that allows the peaceful coexistence of religion. They don't want extremists. They are even advising other people to steer them away. Trump don't start to do that one.